We're so excited to be here today. We've got a bushel of fun in store for this episode. Chef, tell us a little bit more about what we're cooking today.
Today it's all about apples. We have with us Steve Flaughers and his amazing mother Kathy with us. And we'll be making their Vindale apple dumplings today. And also we have Elise and Paul Molinari with their Applejack mulled cider.
All right, well, let's get started. And to kick things off, let's share this recipe, Steve. And we'd love to know a little bit more about how you came up with this recipe.
Well, thanks for having us here. So the Vindale apple dumpling recipe is a really old family recipe that we've had in our family for quite some time. It's kind of you would call it a comfort dessert, if you will, but it's great for spring, summer events, family functions, and it's been a big part of our family recipe book for a long time, and we're excited to bring it to the Proforma family.
Easy to make.
And you know, we love family recipes like that have a lot of history. It's why we do the show, right, gang?
Exactly.
And I hope we make Grandma Flowers proud today when we do this recipe. So a few things, the apples are always important in an apple recipe, right? You said you like to use tart apples, right? Now I've already peeled and cut these. I cut them in a quarter. Get your seeds out of there. Nobody wants seeds in their dumplings, right? Now while you're cutting these, you want to keep them in some water with a good amount of lemon juice so they don't brown. And then first we're gonna butter a casserole dish that we have here. I already have some of the dumplings rolled out. And you wanna use your favorite crescent roll dough. Take a quarter of the apple, roll it up almost like a croissant stuffed with an apple, if you will.
Pretty easy?
Yeah. Oh, we forgot the best part, actually. I'm sorry, sir. Would you like to add the elixir of the gods, as it's called?
Absolutely. So I think
elixir from the gods.
Oh, pardon me. Absolutely. So this is what kind of takes your apple dumplings to the next level. And the heat from the oven evaporates out the liquid, leaving this amazing, like a citrusy type sauce or a goo, if you will. But this is what brings it all home. So as we know about that crosshatch pattern, just making sure that we are covering that all the way up. Just a little. There we go.
You can't get low on that. You got to get it full.
That's it. That's it.
Oh, wow, this smells absolutely amazing.
It does. It smells banging.
All right.
And Kathy, how do you usually serve this?
Big scoop of vanilla bean ice cream.
Well, you can't go wrong with the a la mode at all with that. Now, I know in the recipe we drizzle some caramel if you'd like to do the honors, madam.
Absolutely, the sweet stuff here on top of more sweet stuff.
I was about to say, as
What
if there's
about
not enough sugar.
Right?
this technique.
I don't know, is this? Steve, do you approve of this
Absolutely.
technique? Maybe a little bit more. How about that?
Yeah.
Crosshatch pattern.
Little extra? All right.
There we go. And then some candied pecans.
Sir, what do
Absolutely.
you call those pecans?
As long as they get on it, we'll do a little.
Yeah.
There it is.
I like it a lot.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Ooh, see, Kathy's ready.
So good, she's ready to go.
She was hand feeding me over here.
Oh yeah. This is great.
I'm ready to run away with this tray.
And you got chef eating out of the pan here.
You got a banging award on that one for sure. That is
Amazing.
really,
Amazing.
really good.
Well, thank you so much, Steve and Kathy, for joining us on today's Proforma Family Cooking Show. What an honor to have both of you join us today.
And up next, we have something just as sweet, but with a little kick. We have Elise and Paul Molinari's Applejack mulled cider.
Welcome, Elise and Paul. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us. We're happy to be here.
Well, we're happy to have you, and if you ask me, we're about to be a lot happier on this show. Please tell us a little bit about this Applejack mulled cider.
Absolutely. So I've been buying Applejack for many years. Applejack has a rich history in New Jersey, which is where both Paul and I are from.
Paul, is this one of your wife's favorite recipes?
100%.
All right. So with this, it is a cider, so you want to use a good apple cider. If you're lucky enough to live by an apple orchard and it's in season, you want to get those unpasteurized ones.
Absolutely.
Those are just so good. So first we got to have our cider, and a nice kettle works really well. Now we need to do our mulling spice. So we have a mix for our mulling spice. We have some cinnamon sticks.
And I hear it's a specific type of cinnamon.
Yes, you want to use Ceylon cinnamon. We actually have a type of cinnamon in the country. It's not really cinnamon, and we're so used to it, but there's literally hundreds of types of cinnamon, these big pieces of tree bark, and the flavor is a little different.
And the chef wrote us a big controversy.
Yeah, it is a bit of a controversy. It's like
No fake mark here.
It's a conspiracy, all right. Next, we have some cloves. You guys might have seen this if you ever put them in ham or anything. They're very strong and pungent.
Or, like my kids, they'll take these cloves every fall. We'll take oranges and they'll stick the cloves
Yeah,
in
that's
the oranges,
another way.
And it's just a good aroma for the home.
And you'll see in the recipe, it's only 12. That's not a spice you want to add more of. It'll really take over everything. And then last, we have cardamom whole in the pods. So in each of these is about 2 or 3 little seeds. That's the cardamom itself. You'll see this a lot in Indian cooking, very floral flavor. And just like the clove, it can really overpower easily. Now what we've done, we put all of ours in a little sachet and some cheesecloth. We're going to put them right in. And I believe you said if you don't have cheesecloth, you could always strain it out, right?
Absolutely, that's an excellent option.
So this will need to steep for a few minutes, or you can just leave it off. You don't want it boiling away or anything for an hour or two, just letting the flavors go. But the important thing is do not put the Applejack until the end.
Best part for last, right?
Yeah, you will just cook off all the alcohol. So we're going to add our Applejack to it.
The little floater right there.
Yeah. Feel free to add a little more if you wanted to. It's not going to hurt anybody, right? Cheers, everybody.
Okay, cheers.
Be a little fancy. Pinkies up.
Oh, there we go.
Pinkies up.
Pinkies up.
Oh, yeah.
That tastes
Would
wonderful.
definitely put a little more Applejack wouldn't hurt. But I love the flavors, the mulling spice, even the citrus, which is in the recipe, is a nice garnish. Adds a little bit of tang at the end as well.
Well, Chef, you know what they say? An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Just leave that pot right there.
Well, I would say this is absolutely amazing. So, Elise, thank you so much for sharing this recipe with us.
You're welcome.
And I thank you all for joining us today on the Performa Family Cooking Show. We look forward to seeing you again on our next episode.
And in the meantime, fam, don't forget to chef it up!